All right, might as well dive in here. A new study identifies personality types more open to using a sex robot, or what they term as, quote, artificial love. Great. That sounds wonderful for society. Okay, let's see where this goes. Hi there, I'm the Study Finds guy, Jeff Allen, and this is the latest from Study Finds, believe it or not. Please be sure to like and subscribe to get all of our latest updates. Now, we don't do the study, we just report on it. I want to make that perfectly clear. This might get a little PG-13 here, folks. All right. For some people, these little robots may sound silly, while others find them dreamy. What about the people who just go, ew? Guilty. Sex robots are still very much a niche field at the moment, yet these life-size, lifelike machines powered by artificial intelligence are only going to become more and more realistic. Hey, maybe they can create one that gets a headache and just tells you you're doing it wrong. Not it. I mean, like everyday things like filling the dishwasher, mowing the lawn, washing you're doing it all wrong. Then they've come a long way. So, who on earth would be open to using a sex robot? The answer, coming soon. New research out of Concordia University investigates the specific personality traits of people who say they are and are not willing to engage with these erotic technologies. Okay, going to use some fancy words here. The study finds 2 traits, erotophilia and sexual sensation seeking. Say that 10 times really fast. At best predicts openness to such technologies. Erotophilia refers to the association of sex with positive feelings. Well, do we really think we had to define that? Lead researcher Simon Dubé, a former Concordia public scholar who completed his PhD this summer. I wonder what his dissertation looked like. Well, anyway, Dubé said it's extremely important to understand who the first users are and where the initial demand is coming from. The companies that make them need to know in order to adjust and develop these technologies. Wait, am I the only person here who's wondering why the marketing of sex dolls is being studied by a university? Sounds like Dr. Feelgood here may have ulterior motives. I kid. I have no idea, but come on. The findings were based on data collected among nearly 500 adults via online survey that asked if, did they say what time of day these surveys came in? Via an online survey that asked about views towards sex robots. Now, no word on how hard this was. Come on, how hard it was to collect the data. Get your mind out of the gutter. Dubé adds, quote, personality assessments help us predict people's likely thoughts, emotions, and behaviors across all kinds of situations, including those regarding their sexuality and, in this case, their willingness to engage with new erotic technologies such as sex robots. Hey, could you see his neighbor, like Mr. Dubé, his like parents are like live next door to somebody. Hey, Mr. Dubé, what's your son working on in school? Oh, sex robots. Have fun paying for that student loan. Believe it or not, he's probably going to make a lot of money. I'm just saying. Believe it or not, they found out that men are more prone to using sex robots. No pun intended here. On a side note, participants were not asked to reveal their sexual orientation for this study. Now, you would think that would be something they would want to get on top of. Oh, I kid. I can't help it. Other than erotophilia and sexual sensation seeking, Dubé said technophilia and non-sexual sensation seeking were also correlated, but only weekly. Sometimes twice weekly. I'm sorry. And I suppose it stands to reason that the current sex robot market caters heavily to heterosexual men. Now, female erotic robots called gynoids. We couldn't come up with a better name than that. Really? How about just creepy robot? I'm just going to go with lady robot. Anyway, the lady robots are seen much more often in media, advertising, and websites. Yeah, I bet. A high-end lady robot can cost up to $15,000? What? Look on the bright side. Odds are these folks won't ever be paying for a wedding with a real girl. Dubé concludes that right now, women probably do not feel that the product meets their own preferences or needs, or it's just too expensive for something that does not have to be particularly complex or interesting, unquote. You can get that with a real guy. So what this really proves is that women truly are smarter than men. That probably should be the title of this study. $15,000. I can't believe that. I could get a pontoon boat, and my wife loves pontoon boats. Win-win for me. I'm just saying. This is just me. The last thing we need is another reason for people to not interact with each other. So get out of the basement, take a shower, and maybe a long one, and strike up a conversation with someone when you go shopping. I get it. Everyone has urges, but the whole point of those urges are to bring people together so the planet is populated for at least another 100 years. I digress. You can check out more info on this and other studies by clicking the link in the description below and head on over to studyfinds.com. We've come a long way since when I was in school, they found out that the CPR dummy was defiled. I mean, I had an erector set when I was a kid. I can't do this. So can you return it if you're not satisfied? I bet if IKEA made one of these robots, there wouldn't be enough screws. Did you hear about the sex robot that was charged in a criminal case? She was charged with battery. No.